Just to the south of Sublet Park in St. Louis City stands the beautiful and historic Missouri Crematory. When it opened in the 1880s, it was the first crematory west of the Mississippi River, and it reflects shifting social norms surrounding death in the late 19th century. Cremation is an ancient practice and common in many societies throughout the world. In Western cultures, however, the rise of Christianity brought the emphasis on earth burial. In the mid-19th century, a modern cremation movement began to spread, and the first crematory in the U.S. opened in 1876 in Pennsylvania. The Missouri Crematory was only the sixth in the country, and it was the first west of the Mississippi. It was also the first of the modern era to include a columbarium, which is a building for the storage of urns. As 19th century cities grew larger and larger and deadly diseases made human remains suspect, it became commonplace for cemeteries and their inhabitants to be moved to make way for urban land use. In St. Louis, for example, today's Benton Park was originally used as City Cemetery No. 1. The arguments for cremation answered several of these concerns. It was seen as more sanitary, and it saved on space. The 19th century also saw a huge rise in spiritualism, or the belief that the living can contact and interact with the spirit world. This made the body less of an issue. The Missouri Crematory was built by a man named Allen Todd, who unfortunately died before it was ready to use. However, the first cremation to take place was for his daughter, Elizabeth Todd Terry. When she died in 1888, her remains were first buried in Bellefontaine Cemetery, but then taken to the crematory when it was ready. Her cremation was front-page news for the Post-Dispatch, with every single detail of the process explained. This helped remove the veil of mystery around the practice, and the shift in perception began. Today, well over 50% of people choose cremation. Missouri Crematory had several high-profile cremations throughout its history, including Frank James, the brother to the famous outlaw Jesse James. Today, it is being modernized to perform aqua cremation and continues to be a part of St. Louis's death history.
More about the Missouri Historical Society, visit mohistory.org.